You won't believe what happened at Charles de Gaulle Airport last week. I'm working ground crew when the biggest flight delay disaster in aviation history turns into the most unexpected bonding experience ever. It starts normally. Flight AF 4472, Madrid gets delayed due to fog. No big deal, happens all the time. What I don't know is that both Messi and Ronaldo are on this flight, completely unaware of each other. Messi's flying commercial. Shocking. I know, because his private jet broke down. He's wearing a hoodie, baseball cap, trying to stay invisible in first class. Just wants to get to Madrid for his son's school play. Meanwhile, Ronaldo's supposed to be on his private jet, but there's some mechanical issue. His assistant books him the last first-class seat on the same commercial flight. He shows up looking like he's walking a red carpet. Designer, everything. Sunglasses, indoors. The gate agent announces, "Ladies and gentlemen, due to weather conditions, Flight AF 447 is delayed indefinitely. Could be 2 hours, could be 8. Passengers groan." That's when I spot both legends in the waiting area, sitting about 10 seats apart. Both on their phones, both clearly annoyed. Ronaldo's on speaker. "What do you mean the helicopter can't fly in fog? I have a CR7 hotel opening tonight." Messi's texting frantically, probably explaining to his family why he'll miss another school event. Hour 1 passes, both still ignoring each other's existence, even though other passengers are starting to recognize them and whisper. Hour 2. The airport restaurant runs out of food, vending machines empty. Ronaldo sends his assistant to find protein bars. Messi just accepts his fate and tries to nap. Hour 3 is where it gets interesting. The airport Wi-Fi crashes. Phone service becomes spotty. Suddenly, these two global superstars are just stuck, like everyone else. Ronaldo's pacing like a caged tiger. How am I supposed to maintain my social media presence without internet? That's when his phone dies. Then Messi's dies. Then the assistant's phone dies. Now, they're truly trapped. No phones, no internet, no escape. Just two men in an airport departure lounge with 200 other stranded passengers. The breaking point comes during hour 4 when the only working phone charger in the terminal sparks and dies. Ronaldo had been waiting in line for 30 minutes to use it. "Are you serious right now?" he says to nobody in particular, but loud enough that the whole gate hears. Messi looks up from his book. Yes, an actual physical book, and says, "Welcome to traveling like a normal person." Ronaldo turns around, finally acknowledging Messi's existence. "Easy for you to say, you're just sitting there reading. It's called patience," Messi replies calmly. "You should try it. I have a hotel opening in 5 hours, and I have my son's play in 6. But getting angry won't make the fog disappear." Other passengers are pretending not to eavesdrop, while absolutely eavesdropping on this conversation between two goats. Ronaldo sits down heavily, 2 seats away from Messi. "What are you reading, anyway?" Messi shows him the cover. "Biography of Johann." "Of course you are," Ronaldo mutters, but he's curious. "Any good? Want to find out?" Messi offers the book. For the next hour, they actually share the book, passing it back and forth, discussing Cruyff's philosophy, his impact on football. Other passengers are filming this with their remaining phone battery, but somehow it feels too intimate to interrupt. "He always said football was about making the right decision in the moment," Messi says. "Sounds like something you'd believe," Ronaldo replies, but not mockingly. "I prefer creating moments that didn't exist before." "Two different approaches, same goal," Messi observes. That's when the announcement comes. "Flight AF 447 passengers, we're looking at a minimum 8-hour delay. We're arranging hotel accommodations." The crowd erupts in frustration. Ronaldo looks like he's about to explode, but then Messi does something unexpected. He starts laughing. "What's so funny?" Ronaldo asks. "Here we are, Two guys who've spent 15 years trying to prove who's better. And we're both equally powerless against fog. Ronaldo considers this, then starts laughing too. I can't even post about how frustrated I am because my phone's dead. Maybe that's not a bad thing, Messi suggests. They end up walking to the hotel shuttle together, still talking about the book, about football philosophy, about how weird it is to be normal people for a few hours. At the hotel, they discover the only available rooms are on the same floor. As they're waiting for elevators, Ronaldo says, "You know what's strange? This is the longest conversation we've ever had, and we're not even talking about football statistics," Messi adds. "Just football," Ronaldo says. "The actual game. Remember that?" They spend the evening in the hotel bar, drawing formations on napkins, debating tactics, sharing stories about coaches they've loved and hated. Other stranded passengers join them, and suddenly it becomes this impromptu football symposium with two legends just talking about the game they love. Around midnight, their flights get rescheduled for morning. As they're heading to their rooms, Ronaldo says, "You know what? I'm glad my jet broke down." "Yeah?" Messi asks. "I haven't talked about just playing football in years. Everything's always about records, awards, comparisons." "Same here," Messi admits. "Sometimes I miss when it was just about the ball." Next morning, they sit together on the rescheduled flight. When they land in Madrid, there are photographers waiting, expecting drama. Instead, they see two legends laughing about something, shaking hands goodbye, like old friends. Ronaldo makes his hotel opening 2 hours late, but tells everyone the delay was the best thing that happened all year. Messi makes it to his son's play with 5 minutes to spare, but spends the whole performance thinking about formations drawn on napkins. 3 weeks later, I see them both at another airport. Different flights, different gates. But when their planes get delayed again, they immediately find each other and start talking. Turns out, sometimes the best way to end a rivalry is just remembering why you started playing in the first place.